I think the government really wants a boogeyman, and like he's their boogeyman, and if they can make him out to be like that, they will. In a way, it doesn't matter what John does, they're going to find something to complain about.
Well, men like Bob Setka, a rigger, who somehow miraculously rode the bridge down.
Now, of course, yesterday in Melbourne, the Victorian Director of Public Prosecution sensationally dropped blackmail charges against the union.
Our job is to make sure that our members go home to their families every night, and that's all we're trying to do, and not trying to criminalise it.
One man is dead and 2 others injured after a massive bucket filled with concrete fell on top of them at a building site.
We're expecting a media conference with the construction union to start at any moment in Melbourne, in Victoria. This is after that terrible incident yesterday.
That this fatality now brings the number of fatalities we've had in this industry since January to 7.
The construction union has called for safety inspections of more than 80 cranes across Victorian work sites.
The construction union says the pay dispute is nothing but a royal mess.
This is just exploitation, it's slave labour.
Now, where was the government's tough cop on the beat, the ABCC?
They are simply an organisation set up by the coalition to attack the CFMEU.
It's a pretty dangerous industry, and we don't apologise for being well compensated.
A new deal being negotiated with the companies building the Westgate and Metro tunnels looks set to mark a new high for construction pay.
Those opposite are quick to criticise the union for transgressions, but are slow to thank it for the vital work it does, keeping work sites safe.
Those workers were unpaid for 9 weeks when the CFMEU came across them.
Melbourne CBD has been brought to a standstill with 150,000 workers marching as part of the nationwide Change the Rules rally.
On its second attempt, the Alcoa power station at Anglesey in Victoria was demolished.
And there was no way of knowing whether there was asbestos in there or not.
Employees of Shepparton business Roquez Constructions say they're owed thousands of dollars in unpaid entitlements.
The CFMEU has been investigating the company for the past 4 years.
The builder even don't know how much they should pay us.
This is rife in the industry, unfortunately, where migrant workers are forced onto individual contracts and forced onto sham contracting arrangements, and they're too scared to speak out.
They have recovered $1.132 million in entitlements. Good on the CFMEU.